Hi, chat. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. How are you guys? Happy Canada Day. Oh my god, happy Canada Day, guys. How are you guys? Hi Deepot Truffle. Hi, Anders. Hi, Peepaw. Hi, Shark. Hi, DRDR. Hi, FR. Hi, Ghosty. Hi, Mesmerized. Hi, Molly. Hi, Sekiro Man. Hi, Amfril. Hi, Meanbob. Hi, TPG. Hi, Hashmere. Is it quiet? It's always quiet. Hi, Deadringer. Hi, Lion King. Hi, C-Math. Hi, Carter. Hi, Colt. Hi, A6. Hi, Low. Hi, Skullman. You look nice. Thank you. Hi, Sid. Hi, Chaos. Hi, Eldon Anthony. Hi, Jericho. Hi, Ninja. Hi, Recipe. Hi, Zodin. Hi, Spiked Rose. Hi, Cash. Hi, Night Artorias. Hi, T-Dog. Hi, Zephyrius. Hi, Tabby. Hi, Pickles. Hi, Madik. Hi, Blurchimp. Hi, Cheese. Hi, Kimmich. You always have me below 10. You started Liza P earlier. Yay! Hi, Ferris. I look what today? I look meow. Thanks. You don't know how to reset people not here? Beats me. Anyway, guys, welcome to the stream today. So here's the plan. Hi, Shulzy. Hi, Tiska. So here's the plan. I don't know how late I'm going to go tonight. It's very possible that I'm going to do like a 3-hour stream just because I was not going to stream tonight, actually. I was going to cancel stream today. However, turns out I actually have plans tomorrow at 5 and at 6, which is like right now. So I didn't want to not stream twice in a row, and I might end up doing just a day stream tomorrow. But then I was like, I don't want to cancel stream and then have a day stream the next day. So we might just do like a 3-4 hour stream tonight, and then maybe do a day stream tomorrow, like a 4 or 5 hour stream. I don't know. But that's why I'm here today. Any questions about that, guys? I don't know what we're streaming. We'll probably do Liza P today and tomorrow. And also, hi, happy 1st of July, everyone. Hi, The Wreck. Yummy. What is the question, Yaki? You have a question, but it's not about that. Okay, yeah. You should never ask me it then. Also, my headphones are gonna die, so I hope they don't die during this. I don't have a charger near me. Hi, Crane. Half the year is over. January, February, March, and April, May, June. Ooh, that sucks. This cap would look cute with your hair, Schulz, yeah. Can you go to the bathroom? May you go to the bathroom? You may not. If I blend a whole pack of Oreos and put it in ice cream, is this a good dinner? Yeah. You nearly got it and regret it. I know, same. I was like, is this cringe? But it's a little cringe, but it's cute, honestly. So I don't really care. I'm also not feeling my hair today. I really wanted to do a backwards hat today. But I finally found something that I can't pull off, and it's backwards hats. Unfortunately. And you know why? I think it's because of my bangs. Like, where do my bangs go? Like, I can't be doing this. I don't really... yeah, I know the new Night Rain comes out tomorrow. I can't. There's nothing I can do. I'll just have to fight him on Thursday. Like, what? What is the vibe with this? I don't know. I don't really... The bangs are really in the way. I guess, like, if I wear it like this, it's fine. But if it goes any lower, it's not fine. Bandana Harbor. Listen, the Bandana Harbor, I actually debated bringing Bandana Harbor out today, but sometimes I just don't like wearing bandanas. Sometimes I'm like, ew, that's so ugly, why would I ever do that? And then sometimes I'm like, yeah, no, I really like that, actually. And I just do that with everything, if you guys haven't noticed. I had, like, an insane hair band, phase, and then I'm out of that immediately for some reason. I don't know. I have problems. I don't know. How about the sideways? Whatever, bro. Day streams best. I know the Europeans like day streams. From Russia. Hi, Russia. Finished 4th thing last night after watching your review. Ending twist shook me. Excited to start the 2nd book? Nice. I've just finished the 2nd book and now I'm on the 3rd book. So I'm excited. I actually want to read tonight. So again, we're probably going to do like a 3-hour stream. I'm just warning you guys right now. It's better than no stream. Unless we're having a lot of fun, maybe I'll go more. But even if we're having a lot of fun, I have to record for YouTube tonight. And I have to cook tonight without HelloFresh. So it's going to take some more time. So I'm just warning you guys, okay? Could I ask the thunder to stop shaking your house? No. Thunder's nice. Hi, Grievous. Where did I go for the beautiful breakfast? Your mom's house. She made it for me. She's a good cook. Thanks. Tell her I say thanks. Tomorrow is either no stream or EU stream, Schulze. I'm kind of leaning toward yes stream because I'm going to GDQ for like 3 days and I don't really want to take a day off. But it's possible that I'm going to feel like shit or something and I won't want to. By the way, guys, remember that I told you guys that I had plans today at like 10? And I was like a little stressed out about sleeping early for that? Remember that? And then I told my friends, like, hey guys, I'd prefer 11. And they were like, sorry, we can't do that. And I was like, okay, that's fine. I'll make 10 work. No problem. Woke up at like 9. I went to sleep at 2 or 3 or something. I was reading a little bit in bed. But I went to sleep at 2 or 3 last night. So I can wake up at 9 and not feel like hell. And I did that. And I wake up at 9. And then I check my phone. And my friends were like, hey, actually the friend who made the plan times, it ended up her job gave her the day off because it's Canada Day. Oh, so because of Parky, we can actually move the schedule to 11. So let's all just sleep until 10 instead. And I'm like, hey guys, with all due respect, I'm already awake. I've already changed my whole schedule so I can make this work for 10. It's fine. And they're like, that's fine. We've already changed the reservation. And then I was like, okay, well, I'm going to go back. I'm not going to go back to bed because I don't think I'll wake up. So I made it there at 11. I was the first one there. And my other friend slept in. And she showed up at 11:30, which is fine. She felt really bad, and I'm not mad at her for it. But it's just like, damn, guys. Anyway, it is what it is. I made it work, and that's all that matters. At least I controlled my side of things. And it was fun seeing my friends. Loved them. It is what it is. Is the same with every group of friends? Yeah, classic, dude. Do I know what a labubu is? I do. Doesn't everyone? Recipe, thank you for the bits. You inspire me to platinum Sekiro years after rage quitting my first playthrough. That's very sweet. I'm gonna play Lies of P next, but should I play the DLC before main game since it's a prequel? No. I'm going in blind. I would love to hear. Yeah, you should finish the base game first and then go to the DLC. Okay. What is a labubu? It's that like creepy toy that people wear. It's like extremely trendy. I don't have one. I don't plan on having one because they're really expensive and really rare. And I do not need to be spending my energy on that shit, dude. So, I don't know. You can Google it. You come late, A6? Don't go late. Don't be the person that comes late. I hate going late to things. I feel extreme anxiety when I show up late to anything. I feel horrible. Hi, Co-op64. I actually first saw them in Japan when I was in Japan. But now it's like everywhere. No, the Rick. That's not what it is. On time is late to me. I'll not catch him running late. Yeah, whenever I'm late to anything, I feel like shit. I feel so bad. Okay, it does look like where the wild things are. Yeah. Great. Good first message, buddy. Well, yeah, my mouse is like literally on the chat right now. Anyway, should we get into it? I think we're just going to continue playing Lies of P today. I wanted to play something that I could just put down when it was time for me to stop and go and stream. So that's what we're doing. You're approving the other message? Yeah, all good. Sexy butt, how the hell did your name not get banned? Tell me. Tell me how you didn't get banned. Have you been flagged or something? How has Twitch not banned that name? Picking someone up from the airport late? Oh, yeah, I guess so. The new message thing targeting you? What new message thing? No, nothing is targeting you. No. The new message thing was a different guy. Sorry. I banned him. It's not you. Anyway, do you guys like my shorts, by the way? These are my go-to shorts. This is like my casual outfit. Do you guys like them? I get a lot of hate for my shorts. A lot of people are not jorts enjoyers. What do you guys think? They're good, right? A lot of people don't like them. It's just jeans. Yeah, a lot of people don't like jean shorts, though. Am I going to Florida? No. Like the Avatar shirt, thank you. I do have those dad sandals, yeah. And I also have the New Balances just to go with them. What did I say in Croatian in the clip? I said I understand this language. And a lot of people actually thought that I didn't speak it fluently. Like, they were just like, oh my gosh, like, why is your pronunciation so good? You said this perfectly. And I'm like, yeah, I know that. The same opinion about jorts as Crocs. Okay, but like, here's my thing about jorts. I personally don't understand the hate for jean shorts. They're just shorts. But Crocs are kind of like memes, right? Crocs are kind of memey, but jorts are just like shorts. I really don't get the hate. I'm ready for WrestleMania. Great, thank you. They're stiff and they are kind of uncomfortable. I wouldn't normally wear them during my streams. It's just that I was wearing this out today and I was too lazy to change, so here we are. Cut off. They're not cut off jeans, they're jorts. I didn't cut them off, they were bought like this. You were raised in a house where no English was spoken and people are shocked when I'm fluent in my language. Yeah, me too. I was raised, like my parents, I still only speak Serbian to them. And like we text in Serbian, we speak in Serbian. I have relatives who don't even speak English at all. And people are like, wow, your accent is like really good. Yeah. It's because actually Serbian was my first language, technically. No, I will not speak Serbian for the whole next boss, no. Okay, so I can only access this place? That's weird. Hi, Mucho. Jean shorts that girls wore that go up to the calves? What? I don't know what that means. What do you mean it went up to the calves? Also, I think my headphones are gonna die. Okay, let's see. Capris? Like tight capris? Yeah, I don't wear capris. Yeah, Peepaw, that would have been funny, yeah. Okay, we gotta get Archbishop Andreus level 5. Let's get it. I'll probably need to get a little warmed up, so if I have a few bad attempts here, don't blame me. I used to wear capris a lot. There's these pants called gaucho pants. I used to wear the hell out of those. No, I'm not doing these. Let me actually make a pin message about my level. 87. Yeah, capris are like almost long pants, but they're not quite. Okay. What is our usable item situation here? That looks good. Alright, let's get it. Yeah, I mean, difficulty 5 isn't super easy, but I'm just, honestly, I'm too lazy to level up, so I'm just gonna call it a challenge run. Yeah, I'm not really surprised that in Spain 15 years ago there were a lot of capris. Okay. I think that is gonna be the hardest move today to dodge. Is the game loud? It's loud in my speakers, for sure. And lag? What do you mean lag? Does anyone else have lag? It's out of sync. How about this? Tell me if this is different. Is this still out of sync? Okay. So I switched to desktop audio, so if West gets mad at me for being on desktop audio, I'm gonna blame Schulze. Is it too quiet now? Damn! Guys, I feel like I'm really bad at video games today. I was kind of worried that I was gonna be bad at this. Because I actually did feel like I'd be bad at this today. I don't know why. Tobin, have you been fighting his hard phase this whole time? Oh, I don't think one single person in the entire world ever fights that phase, ever. So you might be the first person on Earth to do that. I'm happy for you, dude. So any fun Canada Day events, guys? Americans, do you guys do anything fun for Canada Day? You should go get some all-dressed chips for Canada Day. You had poutine, really? Smoking weed, nice. You applied for jobs, nice. Watching your favorite Canadian streamer, yup, that's good. You miss poutine from when? From when you were in Canada? No, you should not do the DLC on New Game Plus, and you should never do any DLC on New Game Plus, actually. You should play the DLC at the intended way, at the first playthrough. Gonna tailor your own pants? That's crazy. Slept until 6 p.m. Oh my god, I want to sleep until 6 p.m. You got into university? That's awesome. That's huge. Congratulations. Played Pokemon Go for Canada Day, that's nice. Mr. Rager, thanks for the Prime. So you guys are excited for Sentient Pest tomorrow? You're stoked? No, yeah. I'm excited to see what they'll do with it, but I hate Sentient Pest, actually. Fuck that boss, honestly. This is, the base game. I mean, maybe they'll make it better, right? Hi, Jacob. Honestly, a lot of people don't hate Sentient Pest as much as I do, so. A lot of people hate Augur more. Sentient Pest on Iron Knight is still bad. Augur was okay on Iron Knight though. Libra's the worst? That's a skill issue, sorry. Libra's the best. Wow, my damage is tragically low, dude. Holy crap. No, Libra's the best fight in the game for sure. Followed by Centaur Man, followed by the final boss. Are we talking about black jeans, like black jeans, or like faded, like gray dark jeans? Because I actually really like those kind of like faded gray dark jeans, but like black is like not really super my thing. I don't think they're horrible though. I think you can definitely make them work. Faded jean is your favorite color? My favorite color of jean is like what my shorts that I'm wearing right now. Can you fucking kill me? I can't do this with 3 flasks. Hi, Weak Sauce. Black skinny jeans. Oh, I remember. I was so cool in high school. I mean, I've always been kind of sick, you know. And I used to be such a trendsetter in school, and I would wear these like skinny leather black pants. And I got so made fun of from my friends, like passive aggressively. And I'm like, you guys are just so pissed that I'm fucking cool. And then they started wearing leather pants in university. And I'm like, I did that 10 years ago. Yeah, today's Canada Day. I'm just gonna avoid pairing that if I can. So far, so good. So far, so good. Butler, thank you for the tier 2. Thank you, dude. Welcome in. Linen cozy pants. Linen cozy pants. That's interesting. Sounds comfy though. You've missed a lot in the month. Yeah, we've been having some fun here. Welcome back. We've been on a little bit of a Baldur's Gate arc. I'm excited to go back, honestly. Hi, Ultra Baguette. No, I'm not playing now because I knew I didn't want to stream late tonight. I was locked onto his fucking face. I need some more damage, dude. I need some better damage. I'm not stoked about this. The strength or dex? Definitely the dex weapon is better, yeah. This is slow. But we can try. The fire will help. No, I didn't finish Baldur's. I'm not close to finishing Baldur's Gate. For sure. This might be too slow. You can't stand the feeling of denim on your legs. Yeah, I don't have that problem, but I do have the problem of denim on my fingers. I cannot touch denim or else I will die, probably. Like, just like, the feeling of like rubbing denim between my fingers is just like torture. What the hell is that? Texture phobias, yeah. My sister has a texture phobia too for cotton pads. It's really interesting. I think that one's more common though than denim. I know some people have that issue for satin or like silk. Corduroy is your issue? That's interesting. Okay, well that's not gonna work sometimes. Hi, Kadam. Understandable, gruggy, yeah, I get that. I don't know if I like this. I don't know if I like this weapon. I think it's too slow. So guys, when I wear this hat and a t-shirt, I feel like a Pokemon trainer. Happy Canada Day, Thor. You'd sell everything to have a pair of corduroy again. You know you can just get some. Corduroy's not that hard to come by. Electric type. Yeah. You watch Love Island and what do you think? My Pokemon lineup for fighting versus chilling. What do you mean chilling? Like as a pet? Do I shop Etsy a lot? Yeah, I do. Buddha is always right. That's an opinion. My Pokemon lineup for being, I don't know. I also could not, like, first of all, I don't remember a lot of names from Pokemons, but second of all, I especially don't remember a lot of names from recent Pokemon. I don't know shit about recent Pokemon. Got this game, nice. I hope you love it. No, like I definitely know the original Pokemon, but like I would need a reminder probably. But if I saw them all, I'd know them all. You know what I mean? Yeah, I feel like the, Pokemon, like, that was, like, so big when I was young. You know what I mean? can't take it serious enough to care about the drama. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, it's pretty goofy. Yeah, the challenges are insane. Especially going to and from Love Island and Squid Game. Nice, West. Something about women today. That is so real, dude. How do you get to the DLC, Devil? If you get to chapter like 9 or something, you can go back to chapter 5, and there's a Stargazer in chapter 5, I believe. Temptation Island. Honestly, so many of those shows are honestly so trash. Like, I mean, they're all trash, but like, I don't know. I personally only care about Love Island, and I'll watch Too Hot to Handle sometimes just so I can like see what people talk about on TikTok, and I think that's fun. But the shows themselves are actually so dumb. And also, everyone's just in it for the clout at this point, you know? So. PD, thanks for gifting a TPG, by the way. Should you get Liza P or X33 Liza P? Would I participate in one? On a Love Island? No. Why would I do that? First of all, my parents would probably disown me. I'm not even joking. Would I do it for the money? Would I do it for the money? What the hell do you mean would I do it for the money? Of course I wouldn't. I have worked like a million jobs at one time before when I needed money. And I'll do it again. That's funny when people ask me about OnlyFans. Like, oh, she would do OnlyFans if she needed money, if she stopped making money from streamers. Sorry? Do you know who I am? First of all, my parents watch my stream. I would never do that, even if I wanted to. Second of all, last time I needed money, I actually had 5 jobs at a time, so... Ace in the Dance Studio is so funny. Dizzy, by the way, thank you for 5 gifted subs. And King Kalo, thanks for the Prime sub. Thanks, guys. Would do it for the Vine. Do Zoomers care about that? Well, is Vine? I had Vine. But I think, like, the generations younger than you wouldn't understand that. I would be on a reality show like Traders or something like that. Those are fun, yeah. But why would I be on a love show? Are you crazy? Hi, Gilbert. Your work ethic, thank you, Wes. Do I think streaming pays enough for the work I put into it? Yeah. I would say for the work I put into it, yeah. It pays pretty much what I would expect it to pay. But like... For me, personally, I know there's probably situations where it doesn't, or probably situations where you get paid too much for the work or too little for the work, yeah. For the work I put into it's a gold mine. Okay, first of all, you don't know how much I make. Second of all, I put a lot of work in. Okay? I definitely get paid how much I work for it, yeah. Using Legion armor is not forbidden, but I don't think I need it. Because it's just gonna put on weight. Relatable. And it's not gonna do enough damage to make it worth it. Naiden, thanks for the Prime sub. Thanks, Naiden. the thing with some of these dating shows are so goofy. Like, first of all, aren't all these people like famous influencers already? Second of all, I'm pretty sure the award for Love Island is like 100K that you split between you and your partner, right? Maybe you don't split it, I don't know. But like, first of all, do you guys really need that money that bad, you famous influencers? Do you guys really need the money that bad to go on the show and like fake relationships and like be insane just to make out in public like that? Yeah, you do get famous, yeah. You do get famous. But then you would call it, would you go on for the fame? You wouldn't call it, would you go on for the money? I don't know, I feel like going on a love show is insane. Unless you actually are trying to get love or whatever. Like, that's crazy. Come on, guys, really? You do get famous, yeah. That show is like really, really famous, yeah. There's been actually some couples that have gotten married and have kids and are very happily together now. And I respect it. I do respect it. But when you go on those love shows and you're just fake, oh, that's weird. Are you beating all the bosses today? Because this is not going well. Wow, that's really nice of you to say, Snoopy. Well, you can be famous and be a relatively private. But yeah, I mean, on a show like this, I don't know. You think they all fake? Yeah, maybe. That's why me personally, when I watch the show, I fast forward through all the date episodes and I also don't watch the ending. Like, once the show has like 3 episodes left, I stop watching because everyone is just lying on there. And I do not care about the actual relationships. I'm just watching for the drama. Dude, Love is Blind. Oh my god. Going on Love is Blind for the fame is insane. Those people get married, bro. They get legally married. Like, come on, guys. The bills can't be that high. Oh my god! Petey! Petey! Thank you for 25 gifted subs, Queen. Holy crap. That's for the Canadian, isn't it? Thank you, Petey. It's like Drag Race. Yeah, I don't really care about the final episodes either. I feel like the judging and stuff at the end of Drag Race is so trash. First dates? I don't know what first dates is. Do I know how to create saves on multiple slots on PS? No. You're watching for Huda only, A6? She's insane, you know? She's crazy. I don't know how far you've gotten. Is this better than Lords of the Fallen? Yes. Dance Moms? I don't know. I never watched Dance Moms. She's right sometimes, sure, and so is a broken clock twice a day. And an A6. No, I don't think she's a horrible person, but I definitely would not say she's always right. I'm a mommy. People get naked in tubes? Bro, that I don't know if we're talking about the same thing, dude. Yeah, I like watching like game shows that have drama more than love shows. I don't really like watching love shows. I think it's pretty weird to fake love for fame. It's UK, you guys are crazy over there. You cannot watch drama shows, doesn't appeal to you. That's fair enough, yeah. I just think it's fun to watch. Though I don't really love, like, The fact that these are real people, sometimes I remember that and kind of hate it, even though that's what they wanted and that's what they signed up for. I like it when it's a book, like Zodiac Academy. A6, if you like Love Island, you would love Zodiac Academy, bro. That's like trash TV in a book. Naked Attraction is insane. MILF? I never watched MILF Manor, bro. Oh my god. Guys, I've never watched the show, but from what I've seen from the trailers, like the ads for it, it's this show where these MILFs go into a house with their sons and then like have a dating show with MILFs and their sons. Like, come on, dude. That's crazy. No, I don't watch that one. I can't. Even I have a line, okay? I've watched Too Hot to Handle, and I only watch Too Hot to Handle just because I'm bored when I'm doing other things. Like, I watch Too Hot to Handle when I need some background noise, and that's it. That show is also so trash. Too Hot to Handle is this show where these, like, really hottest people in the world get into a villa together, and, like, every time you kiss or have sex or touch or do something like that, they lose money from the pot. And that's kind of it. Like, give me a break, guys. Come on, dude. No, that shit's boring. Oh my god, okay, are we gonna be talking? Because I can't do a level 5 boss if we're gonna be talking. Big Brother. Okay, I never watched Big Brother, but I feel like I would love it. I want to watch it just because of Dan, to be honest. Zero like, bro, people love Francesca, dude. You crazy? Stop looking. Well, I'm trying to make conversation. I'm trying to have some fun with my chat. Dan mentioned, dude, I love Dan. I'm like #1 Dan fan. But no, Love is Blind is actually insane because you're getting married. Like, come on, guys. But there has been like 2 real couples to come out of that. Well, more than 2. There's been like 4, I think. And 2 of them have kids. I think. So I respect it. You know what? I respect it. But for the people who go on for fame, it's actually insane. Bro, 2 health bars is fucking crazy when I'm doing this much damage. That's so bad. They should make a house where they put people in a house, a show where they put people in a house and then abandon them. No, they shouldn't do that. They should not do that. No, I didn't watch the challenge, but I watched like a few episodes with my sister. I would love the challenge, yeah. I think I used to not be able to find where to watch it and then I just gave up. But I do think I'd really like that. I watched recently Battle Camp, something like that, on Netflix. That was really fun. And The Mole. The Mole was really fun. I loved The Mole. The Mole is like Among Us, kind of. But the viewers don't know who the imposters are, which I thought was really, really cool. Because most shows like that, you would know who the imposter is. The black and white show? No. Wife swap sounds insane. The mole trusts you out? Really? Why? I loved the mole. You know what show is actually like one of my favorite shows of all time? Reality shows? The 100. No. Is that what it's? No, not the 100. That's not the show. What's that show called? Physical 100? The one with, it's like a Korean show and it's like a fitness show. Anyone know what I'm talking about? No? You watch it, do you? That show is actually sick. It brings in like 100 or so different athletes, men and women, and it's like there's like cheerleaders, there's wrestlers, there's sumo wrestlers, there's runners, crossfitters, swimmers, and then they basically just compete for like who has the best, what type of athlete is the most fit or whatever. It's like really, really cool. I love that show. I wish there would be a new season like every month. I would watch the hell out of that as much as I can. And I'm pretty sure my friend John Choi voices some of the English VA voiceovers. That's just pretty cool. Trying to guess what sports they did based on their... Damn, I don't do that, but I should. Taskmaster? No. I don't even know what that is. The gym rats were always the worst. Yeah, I think all the winners were like CrossFitters. The replay reaction shots, yeah. I also like cooking shows, but I only really watch cooking shows when I go get my nails done. I mean, in general, I really don't watch a lot of shows. I mostly watch YouTube. But every once in a while, I'll get hooked on a show. So have you guys been liking the Baldur's Gate streams? Personally, I have. It's actually been really fun. Come on, I was out of range. I do respect them for not making consumables consume during this. I like that. A perfect breakfast that I can eat every day? Yeah, I eat, like, I'll usually have like 2 or 3 eggs. Like, whether soft boiled or like runny sunny side up, and then I have this cottage cheese that's like extremely high protein, low calorie, and I'll use that. Okay, just kill me. And I will chop up like mushrooms or a tomato or something and make that all together. That's like my fave, with salt. You've been leaving comments on every VOD. Well, good thing I'm not reading the VOD channel comments. Cottage cheese is foul. Okay, but we might be talking about different kinds of cottage cheese, because the cottage cheese that I grew up with is pretty weird. But there's this like different kind of cottage cheese that I didn't know existed until like a few years ago. I don't know what the difference is. I don't know why they're called the same thing. I don't know. But the cottage cheese that I'm talking about is kind of like feta, but it's not salty. Is that what you're thinking of? Have I played Persona? I have played Persona 3 in Metaphor. What's the brand? I can find it. It fucking slaps though. It's incredible and it's so yummy. Is it like paneer? I don't know. Personally, I'm not sure. Is this New Game Plus? No. Good question. Bro, when I get, like, stunned out of, like, if I get one parry off, it's just over. I'm inspiring you to not learn game mechanics or Legion Armor Fable Art. No, I actually am not against using Fable Arts here. The reason why I'm not is just because it's too risky on level 5, I would say. Unless I'm guaranteed to stagger him, but there's no way for me to know that. Right? I'm also not getting that much. Hi, 9shot. Do you guys miss watching me play Night Rain? It's been a while since I've played Night Rain. It's been like a week actually. It's not been that long. But I rage quit stream last time I played Night Rain. No, I'm not. No, the difficulty boss thing is not in one stream. I'll probably only end up beating this today. Why were you surprised Alice put P4 on stream? Are they not all on stream? Hi, Bagel Eater. Hi, Nate. What are you having for dinner, Yuriko? I'm not gonna lie, guys. I feel like if I had, like, a really expensive, rich life like the Kardashians, my #1 thing I would get is a chef. A personal chef with, like, really healthy, yummy foods. That would be, like, the best thing ever. And I feel like any rich person who complains about, like, food or something, like, literally just get a private chef, and that's the best thing ever. Yummy, Yuriko, that sounds good. Night Rain is a once-a-week game now. Yeah, I might, like, I get cravings to play it every now and then. You get a personal driver? Why? Yeah, I do cook, but, like, I honestly don't really like cooking. I only do because I'm not trying to be a obese, greasy, fast foodie. Where were they released before, if not Steam? Because you're scared of driving. Yeah, that's fair. I need to do a cooking stream. Yeah. Honestly, my cooking streams, like, I'll do one again, but, cooking streams and any sort of IRL, like, streams are really, really stressful because of just everything going on. So I'm just, like, not in the mood for that these days, you know? Same with, like, cosplays. That's why I don't cosplay, and then I cosplay, like, 1,000,000 times in 1 month. And I go through phases where I want to cosplay. You know? Though the new laptop actually helps a lot if there's no tech issues. Like, not even joking. Am I doing October again? I don't know. I actually thought about that today. But I'm not really in the mood to plan things out right now, so... Claws are fun. They're like my favorite new weapon. They're just so fast, which I really appreciate. Well, yeah, Tobin, that's why I have a Switch and that's why I have an iPad. And it's so funny that I like to play my mobile games on my iPad. But I'm just not trying to sit at my desk in the evening when I'm trying to get cozy. You know what I mean? I've actually really been liking my Switch though. I'm really happy I got it. Switch 2. Do I have games on my phone? I actually don't. I used to play a lot of games on my phone though. Holy crap. You're sad about Dustbloods being a Switch exclusive? Why? I love my Switch too. I think they did a great job with it. Nice, A6. I'm hoping to end early and get some reading done as well. No, I have not played the Jedi games, and I don't think I ever will. I did finally unbox it. I'm using it. I use it like every day now. Yeah, I mean, if you only play one game, that's valid. To not get a Switch, yeah. Why is it so thin? I don't think it's... I think it's about the same as the last one. Hi, Shazner. Thanks. No rest for the wicked. I was Wait, was I sponsored? I don't remember. I did play it. I played the demo. I don't remember if I was sponsored, though. It was cool. I feel like it's the same. I don't know, Shark. Maybe your hands got bigger. You have a month and a half? A6? That's a long time. Yeah, Battle Train definitely is like easier to play on a mouse and on my PC, but I don't really mind. It's like really cozy to play. I really like that game, honestly. Dude, you know what I was thinking? I feel like a teacher is such a good gig because of the summer break. At least in Canada. Because the pay is decent, and my sister was saying the only issue is like if you're gonna stay as a teacher, there's definitely like a pay cap, but it's like 100K, and it's like, personally, I'd be super okay with that. And the hours are relatively nice, and summer breaks are good. The only thing is like being a teacher these days, like in 2025, is really difficult. But other than that, if you don't mind that. Yeah, kids are really, really bad. I know a lot of people who dropped out of teachers college because of the kids these days. Hi, Dreadco. Sorry, I can't read that message right now, but welcome in. A lot of teachers' pays are bad, but not really where I live. Like, they're not, like, rich, but they're pretty decent, especially considering the benefits. And, you can also work up the same way you can for a lot of jobs. I mean, obviously not like every job. Like a lot of jobs, like you can't be a boss unless you're gonna go be like a principal, right? Oh my god, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, no, teachers definitely deserve to get paid more by a lot. Especially in America. Bro, every time I mention teaching to someone who's American, they're always like, teachers get paid nothing. I'm like, I don't know, dude. I don't know what you guys have going over there, but in Canada, teachers are really well paid. Like, they're not like incredibly well paid, but they're definitely like pretty good. Depends on what you do. If you're a French teacher especially, you get paid super good. Or if you're a head of a department, you also get paid super good. You get paid more than your mom as an intern? Like, I just don't really understand that concept. Teachers are so important, but hey. What do I know? No, I actually think like kindergarten teachers should get paid way more than they do. Like, maybe you don't need a lot of knowledge and a lot of schooling and a lot of things like that to be a kindergarten teacher, but holy crap. Teachers are so important. Yeah, you followed a curriculum, yeah, I mean, that's like what schools are, but like, there's still a lot of work you put into it. Yeah, the reason I'm talking about this though is my sisters and I have been talking about jobs recently and like what jobs they're looking for, what I would do if I ever quit streaming, stuff like that. And I was thinking about it. Like I'm not interested in quitting streaming, but like, you know, sometimes I think about it. And I have no idea, honestly. I wouldn't mind being a teacher. I mean, I didn't want to initially, but I have pretty decent experience. Maybe I could. What is the challenge? There's no challenge. You think about quitting programming every day? I feel like everyone I talk to who works a corporate job says that they want to quit. Yeah, I'm just doing bosses, yeah. I find real life boring. Dread Coast. I'm sorry to hear that. A lucrative streamer into my 70s, that's right. No, I'm like so terrified of retirement. Like, let's say I'm a streamer like forever. Like, for my working life, forever. I have so much savings set aside for retirement because I'm so terrified. I'm like, is no other like streamer slash content creator worried about retirement or something? Or no, like everyone's got a plan or what? I don't really get it. That's also a reason why YouTube is good because obviously you're not gonna always be in your prime, but like you'll always make at least something from YouTube. The plan is to get rich quick and never think about your future. Well, that's what TikTokers do. These young ass TikTokers, they do that. And then they fall off like the next month after they blow all their money on like a mansion in LA. And then they work at Tim Hortons. Like, I don't know, guys. Is no one else concerned about this? Yeah, unstable income is super valid, PD. The reason why I did it is because I had a lot of savings. And also I lived in my mom's house for like the first year of me going full-time. So that helped. But yeah, I did have a lot of savings anyway. That kind of gave me a cushion. But what I would not do is if I had a full-time job, like a full-time job that I've been having, I do not think I would quit that to try out streaming. That's too risky. I'm like not a risk taker like that at all, to be honest. Fuck that, dude. What I did instead was I was in school and worked and all that, and I just made it work. I just streamed when I could. I made a lot of time for it. I just like never slept, basically. I don't know how I made it through university, honestly. This is difficulty 5. You can't tell by how much damage I'm doing to him. I wonder how many streamers save or are financial literate. A lot of people don't. Like at least a lot of TikTokers, like they'll have a video blow up and then like be kind of relevant for a year, and then they make a lot of money or whatever, and then they will just not have any money later and then work like fast food. Like seriously. Yeah, 5 is the highest, yeah. Why is the boss so tanky? Because we're level 5. Aggie and Dom did that? Yeah, but I don't think they did it, like, early on. I don't think they did it to see if streaming was gonna work. Like, streaming was already working. They just wanted to start investing more time in it, you know? I personally would never, ever quit a job to see if something would work. I personally just could not do that. I'm too realistic for that. You know? It was just really convenient timing for me for graduating university and like not even having a real full-time job. Yeah, I had part-time jobs, but obviously quitting part-time jobs isn't as serious. I also did work my part-time jobs for a while still, but eventually I didn't need to anymore. No, overkill. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like when I realized that like I'm not gonna be able to stream for that long, and like obviously I don't have a retirement plan or benefits or anything, I went to a financial advisor. I was like, bro, I'm freaking out. Help me. And she was like, wow, first of all, I'm so proud of you. So many influencers don't consider their future and da 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 da. I'm like, I don't really know how. Maybe it's because a lot of influencers are like mega rich. I'm not mega rich. I'm comfortable and that's it. And so like, maybe some people are just so rich that they don't even have to worry about their future. I don't know, dude. Did I finish the endgame content in Claire Obscure? No. Yeah, I'm a trillionaire, yeah. Jeff Bezos won Parky 2. Yeah, maybe they have like rich families, so they're comfortable. I don't know. I don't know, dude. Personally, I don't know how they do it. I'm freaking out over here. I honestly think about it like every single day. I'm not rich enough that a restaurant throwing out a Pokeball doesn't affect me. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna go homeless because of that, but I'm not very happy about it. I didn't say this to anyone. I've watched the new Snow White movie, and it's amazing. I'm pretty sure you told us that, Dreadcoast, but I'm happy that you liked it. I haven't seen it. I wish I did. I think people should never feel comfortable. People are so prone to layoffs even at safe jobs. Yeah, 100%, dude. Some of my friends in uni were so bad with money. One guy took out a loan to get the latest iPhone. Holy crap. Did he need a new phone? I don't know. Yeah, some people just like don't think it. Maybe it's the way you're raised or something. I don't know, dude. Personally, I was raised by immigrants. I was taught the value of money and the value of working and the value of going to school. I don't know how some people just don't even think about it, honestly. Like, dude, I'm out here like YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok. Like, I need to make a good foundation. Like, what if Twitch falls off? What if this? Blah, blah, blah. Backup plan this, backup plan that. And some people are like, yeah, I only do TikTok. I had one video go viral. And that's it for me. And now I have $1 million. I'm like, aren't you a little worried? Like, when America cut off TikTok for like 1 day, a lot of people were like, fucked. And I'm like, guys, isn't that a little concerning? But hey, that's their life, that's their business, you know. Whatever you guys, whatever works for you guys. Do I track numbers? Like, what do you mean? Of course I do. What do you mean? You think there are streamers / content creators out there who don't track numbers? Of course not. Except my YouTube, honestly, I'm kind of, I try to avoid the YouTube numbers. I just make enough on YouTube, you know, to like pay my editor and, you know. But YouTube is like, it's not my passion for sure. My passion is more like Twitch. People don't because it's stressful. I mean, I guess so. It's a little bit of a privilege, I feel like, to not have to check numbers. It might just depend on like your priorities and what does it mean for you and blah blah blah, whatever. My dad is from Serbia and my mom is from Croatia. Glad I started watching on Twitch, but I definitely like YouTube content. Oh, thank you. Everyone who watches my YouTube, thanks guys. I feel like you can tell that YouTube is like not my main passion though. Some people it is, like Adif. You guys know Adif? You can tell that YouTube is like where he thrives. You know, he loves it, he loves working on his videos, he loves putting time into it. For me, it's like, let's just keep the YouTube afloat, and that's it. I am not creative, I cannot think of videos, I cannot think of scripts. Holy crap, dude. Yeah, you found out through my Twitch on YouTube. Well, that's like part of the reason why my YouTube exists, for that. But it is definitely not my main source of income. It's not my main platform for sure. Stuff like that. Hi, David. Can I have a reverse remote so I can speed up this download of Diablo 4? It's 1 hour. 1 hour is not so bad. But I wouldn't mind the universal remote to speed up internet speed as well. That would be really convenient. The loft video is what got you forever ago? Yeah. Well, I mean, I like my YouTube videos, and I think West's a great editor, but it's just like, for me personally, it's not my passion, you know? It's just good to like spread yourself out on social medias as much as you can. No, shorts are insane, yeah. Matcha is my passion. I actually haven't had matcha in a while. I've been craving my coffee, actually. Not the denim shorts. Wait, you don't like my denim shorts? See, now that's why I don't fucking use those blues, dude. I just like don't like to use all the mechanics of a game just because it's way simpler not to. You know what I mean? Hi, Tom. Hypnotize. You guys ever been hypnotized before? I have not. But I've been to a few hypnotist shows, and I don't know, guys. It looks kind of real, guys. I don't know. Have any of you guys been hypnotized? I feel like it's the craziest thing. You don't believe it? Well, like, I feel like I wouldn't believe it either, but I've seen some shows with, like, people I know, like, in the audience that get pulled up. You know what I mean? And I don't really think they're all faking it. Because a few of them, it didn't work. And then when it doesn't work, they just, like, send you back to your seat. No, they're not acting. They're not that good actors. I don't know, guys. Stranger things have happened. You know what I mean? Hi, Noodles. Well, the show that I was at, like, it was people I knew in the audience. They weren't in on it. Does it count being hypnotized by a girl's eyes? Wow, you are just such a romantic, aren't you? I never did. I do get distracted and brainwashed from a big flat screen TV. That's pretty real, Dread Coast. They're not ready for that conversation though, are they? Hi, Jerdos. Where is Cat? I don't know. I feel like it'd be crazy to get hypnotized, dude. I don't know. I would like to know what it feels like. Halson in the fit last night. Yeah, to get rid of a phobia. No, dude. I've honestly thought about doing that for like my hypersensitivities because like sometimes it's honestly so annoying. But I never have, obviously. Do I believe in crystals? Okay, no, I don't believe that crystals are like magical. But here's my thing with crystals, okay? Unless, okay, if you're addicted, that's one thing. If you're addicted and waste all your money and go into debt for crystals, that's obviously one thing. But there are some people who like to collect crystals and just, and you know, oh, I have my pink crystals around my wrist and I just feel like that's gonna make me have a better day today. Okay, well, you know what? If that makes them have a better day today, then who cares? Like, that sort of stuff, I honestly feel like who cares? Like, oh, having a little crystal on your desk make you feel nice? I'm really happy for you. Whether it's placebo, whether it's just vibes, I don't know. I don't care. That, I really feel like that's not harming anybody. And it's annoying when people care that much. Same with, like, horoscopes. Like, if someone's like, I like to read my horoscope today just to see the vibes. That's it. Okay. That's fine. We should let people do their thing. However, obviously, like with anything else, if it's like, I'm not gonna go outside today because my crystals told me not to. Okay, that's different. That's kind of a weird problem. You know? Yeah, but I feel like just have some damn whimsy, guys. It's fine. Let people think their crystals make their days better. Who gives a shit? Or if it's like, man, I usually have so much back pain that I can't stand up, but my crystal's making my back pain go away. Yeah, I'm really happy for you then. Like, if that placebo is working for you, that's perfect. That's probably exactly what we need in this world. Okay, I mean, crystal to anti-vax, I wouldn't say the crystals are the problem. At that point, there's bigger things going on, you know what I mean? But I feel like this about everything. Like, if someone wants to just, like, have a little whimsy and believe in the stars or whatever the hell, okay, who cares? My thoughts on Baldur's Gate? I've not finished it, but I'm having a lot of fun, and I'm really excited to play it again, actually. The reason why I didn't play it today, even though I really wanted to, is because I'm likely gonna do a short stream today. And I feel like if I do this, it's just easier to find a stopping point. You're too rational to be whimsical? Well, that just sucks. I feel like I used to have that problem, but I've just kind of learned that it's okay to be a little whimsical. My weapons are maxed out. I think this is just so tanky because I'm level 87 on New Game, and people are saying you should be at like level 200 for this. I personally am just too lazy to do that, so I'm just gonna beat it at this level. Yeah, let the whimsy come back. No, I'm actually serious, dude. And I feel like we don't encourage placebo enough. You know what I mean? Like, if you have a headache and then you take like sugar pills and your headache goes away, okay, that's fine. Like, I feel like placebo is so powerful. Yeah, sure, it's a problem if someone stands in a tornado and then holds a crystal up thinking the crystal's gonna save them. Yeah, that's a problem. Sure. I also think, which I don't do, by the way, just to be clear, I've never had crystals like that, but if someone wants to buy crystals just for the decoration in their house because they like how it looks, I think that's also okay. You know what I mean? Placebo is fine until it affects others, like what? Because yeah, I agree. As long as you're not hurting other people or doing anything weird like that, I think who cares what other people do? You know? But that goes with everything, like... Liza P challenge run? I mean, yeah, kind of, I guess. I'm just beating these bosses on all the levels under leveled. Not in one night though. It's kind of a casual challenge run. I mean, A6 if you want. I've heard it's just a bunch of bullet sponge enemies, but if that's what you're into. The DLC dance pattern, I don't know when I'll do that. I'll definitely do it. I don't think I'll do it anytime soon. Hi, Rusty. I have not played Dragon's Age, no. I also think just like hobbies and collecting things is kind of cute and whimsical and fun. I feel like a lot of toxic men I know like shit on girls who like crystals, but then they'll have like 1,000 pairs of shoes that they'll never wear that they paid $1 million for each in their garage, you know? So... Hi, Franny. What? A head and a half in many playthroughs. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Shark. Like, I'm actually surprised at how many people are asking for the DLC dance pad already. But I mean, I guess that's my big Liza P thing, so yeah, whatever. My shoes only go up in value. Yeah. Do I collect stuff? No. I used to collect like turtle. I buy a little turtle figurine thingy from any like vacation I went to, but I stopped doing that a long time ago. I don't really know what I buy a lot of books sometimes. I don't know. I don't really have a collecting hobby. But I mean, I buy books that I read. Is that, I don't know if that would count. Like, model train collection which you inherited, that's cool, yeah. I think when people collect things, I think it's so fun. Again, like, unless you're insane and like your whole personality revolves around it, I think like casually being a little collector thingy is cute. Oh my god, it's so annoying to miss those. This fucking weapon is really good at missing, dude. You hate clutter? That's like Aggie. Aggie hates clutter. I definitely stopped buying a lot of little things when I met Aggie. When people are passionate about stuff, it gives me hope. Yeah, I agree with you, right, Petey? And that's why I get so defensive when people hate on people who like crystals or fucking whatever. Like, come on, guys. In this day and age, we need something to keep us happy, you know? If someone having a little few crystals on their desk makes their day better, I say we let them. Books are always good because you can put them on a bookshelf and look smart. Yeah, so true. When he ends stream, Eggy powers down facing a wall. Basically, yeah. Yeah, I sometimes have a plant phase. Every once in a while I'll go through plant phases and just buy a shit ton of plants. But I don't really collect like bags or shoes or what other stuff do people collect. Link, thanks for the sub! Welcome in. I don't know. Maybe I do. I don't know. Like, I don't know. No, I used to collect Pokemon cards as a kid. Collect wives? Say it with your chest, Jericho. A band's discography and CD. I don't have a CD player. I mean, yeah, I get that. That's like buying records without a record player. You are a Yu-Gi-Oh kid? Yeah, Pokemon cards is such an expensive hobby, and that's why I'm never getting into Magic the Gathering, because that shit would be way too expensive. Cars, figurines, collecting cars. You know what? I actually went on a student exchange once where my student exchange family was obsessed with like a bunch of old cars, and they had a lot of cars. Not me though. Magic is cool, yeah. But I know myself. I don't need that. Honestly, I spend so much money on books that I bought a Indigo card. I have like the premium card because I actually save money with that. That's how you know. That's how you know. When you buy a store membership card and you actually save money with it, that's how you know. You spend a lot of money there. No, book hobby is not cheap, and that's why I don't really have any other things I collect because I like buying books. Pixar's Cars diecast? What does that mean? You have a Starbucks card, does that count? Yes. Warhammer 40k stuff? What is there to collect on that? Isn't that just a video game? Thrift books? I'm honestly scared of thrift books. I'll be honest. I think the internet's traumatized me a little bit. You want to gift me a book, but I have a lot? I will always accept books as gifts. But you don't have to, of course. Yeah, I'm just scared of what's, I don't know. I don't know, dude. I have, like, trauma. I'm a little scared of, like, just stuff like that. I don't know. My opinion on this boss? This is a really fun boss. I really like this boss. Like, I don't know. I don't really... Just kill me. I have to lock in a little bit if I want to do this. Like, pieces of paper that are given to me with, like, questionable... marks. For lack of a better word. You know? A nerdy science book? I do not want a nerdy science book, but I respect that, PD. It's definitely a thing. I was actually- I will not go into detail, but I was given something that traumatized me a little bit once. And that's all I will say about that. But I think thrift books are usually fine. Same with like library books. Like that stuff is usually fine. I personally, and I not only that, but I just prefer to own like a new book, you know. So whatever. And yeah, like the smell of a new book. Love it. I think the internet's traumatized me a little bit with that because, like, I do think owning a book that someone else has previously owned and read and loved is really sweet in a lot of ways. But I just don't think I can do that sometimes. I don't know. Yeah, I love the smell of a new book, dude. How do you get good at Souls games? You get nervous and fuck up. You just gotta learn it well enough to be better than the nerves, dude. The skill has to overcome the nerves. Who's after this boss? Maybe we should take a break. Black Rabbit Brotherhood, is it? It's not better. Old books smell better than new books smell? No, I don't agree. But hey. Oh, Victor is next? We can do some Victor, yeah. No, Victor is better. No, it is. Wait, Victor's not even close. Yeah, every boss other than NPCs are included in the boss rush. I was gonna say, I feel like I didn't remember Victor coming next. He's always after Romeo. Am I doing no hit? Does it look like I'm doing no hit, respectfully? No, I'm not. I happen to get one shot at a lot of moves, so I just restart. No, I'm not locked into going in order, but I would prefer to go in order. I'll do a few attempts where I'm locked in a little, though. No! The lack of stamina regen speed is pretty bad. Yeah, it's a DLC weapon. It's really fun. I really like this weapon. No, you can definitely come into this over leveled. Oh, I thought it was going sideways. The boss is all the same. Like the bosses don't change based on your level. Why do I keep thinking he's gonna do the side one? I'm so dumb. So you can go in. I'm like mega underleveled for this right now, but you can also go in super overleveled. It would be hard though. Like, do you see how tanky this guy is for me? Come on, I was cooking. Good night, Petey. Thanks for the subs today. Sleep well. By the way, that's a two-phase boss, so I was actually just barely halfway there. You know what, I guess if there's something I collect, not really anymore, but in the past, like cool clothes, like vintage stuff, unique stuff. Like, but I would wear it, so I don't know if that counts as collecting. But I was definitely more into clothes than like the average person. Yeah, like when I was in university, I was kind of like mega depressed, and like nice outfits, like cool outfits, kind of gave me a reason to wake up in the morning, you know? And like a lot of people thought it was like insane, like I was doing too much all the time. And I'm like, okay, I get it, but come on, man. Have some whimsy, you know? You have 3 closets of clothes, holy crap. No, I definitely don't have 3 closets, but... What type of outfits? Just like cool things. Like, really like streetwear-y, kind of. It's hard to imagine me being depressed. Okay. This is your second most hated boss after Sentient Pest of all time? That's crazy. It's not that bad, come on. I respect it though, it's fine. I actually do like this boss when it's not this tanky or whatever. Yeah, Sentient Pest is definitely not my most hated boss of all time. I think that's a little recency bias. It's pretty bad though. You have 2 scrubs for college. I'm playing Lies of P. Any tips for Romeo? I'm stuck and died before phase 2. How long have you been on it? I feel like, yeah, you could try dodging. Honestly, when people ask me for tips on Lies of P bosses, I feel like just learn it a little bit. No, you can do it with parrying. Absolutely you can. If you want to parry, you should parry. You should learn how to parry. Because that's what happened with me. The only time I dodge in that game is when I'm like trying to just get through it. And some moves, it is just faster to dodge. But you can parry everything. The reason why it's better to dodge sometimes is when they have moves that push you back. And then you obviously, if you're pushed back and you can't hit or whatever. Hi Blanks, thank you. No, seriously, just get better is silly, but like what? It's true. Just like learn it, be a little patient. Because sometimes people will be like, oh, I have 10 attempts on this boss. What can I do? I don't know, have 100 more attempts and then come back to me. Everything is repetition. Oh my god, I'm reading a book called Mother of Learning. And the tagline is repetition is the mother of learning. True. You're still getting used to everything. This is your first Souls game? No, you got this. You absolutely. Just be a little patient, learn how bosses work, learn how boss timings work, and you're gonna be totally good. And if you want to parry, then learn how to parry. If you're not interested in parrying, there's definitely some moves that you can dodge through. I just don't think dodging in this game is very satisfying. And sometimes I feel like it doesn't really make much sense. I don't know. Depends. You summon 2 guys for consort? Yeah, I mean, if you want to do that, that's cool. Like, I could give you a tip of like, oh, use an electric weapon. He's weak to electric. Like, yeah, but you're still gonna die if you don't know how to deal with his moves. You know what I mean? That's why I don't really know how to like tell people this stuff. Like this guy used fire. Fire's not gonna do shit on him right now. If you don't know how to fight him, you don't know how to fight him. No, this weapon is just my preference. I really like it. It's just low damage, but I think it's more DPS just because it's faster. Night Rain warning about grabs? Does Night Rain have warnings on grabs? Does it? No, this boss doesn't. Like, yeah, maybe on the lower levels. Would it melt though? I feel like the elements don't last long enough. Unless you have like an arcane build, maybe then. They glow? They glow? Wait, who glows? Wait, what? What are you guys talking about? How long have you been on him, Winia? Purple lightning for grabs? Who? Name one boss other than the Gaping Jaw that does that. They glow on grabs? What? Which one? I don't. Who are you guys talking? Like, name an enemy. Name one. I must just be not like. I must have just lost that part of my memory. Bell bearing? No, they don't. I have never seen that in my life, bro. You guys are lying. There's a purple glow. Where? Like around them? Like it frames them? A purple orb in their hands? Now, of course, they do not have a purple orb in their hands. No, I'm not gonna put money down. Wait, Hippo's grab? Oh, no, I do remember Hippo's grab having that. I thought he was just, like, partially electric type in Night Rain. Is that not what it is? I literally thought he just turns into lightning. Okay, name another one. Who else does it? No, I'm not hopping on Night Rain. I think it's possible that I just forget, yeah. Crucible Knight? When does Crucible Knight even grab? He doesn't even grab you. Gaping Dragon? Dancer? I fought Dancer twice. I don't know. I haven't seen it enough to know that. The spear guy grabs? No, he doesn't. Bell-bearing hunter? The tree spirit? With the bite, you mean? Does... Oh, Black Knife Assassin just did it. What the hell? Are you meaning to tell me these aren't just their moves? Does it do lightning damage to you? What the hell? Okay, let's see. Let's see if a boss will do it. Chill with the ad. That's Aggie's. That's Aggie's about me, not mine. We are gonna wait for a grab enemy, yeah. Here, I'll just put him in the corner. And you guys can tell me when there's a grab enemy. Yeah, it's the Subway Surfer. I'm gonna miss it. Well, tell me when he's fighting a boss who does it. I honestly just thought a lot of these bosses just turn into like lightning bosses in Night Rain, like Hippo. Wait, Jericho, can you snooze that? Can someone snooze that? I pressed snooze, but I accidentally closed the tab instead. Winnie, yeah, thanks for the prime. Thanks. Pilot, thanks for the brand new sub. Dude, I actually feel like that's gonna make me better at Night Rain. Like, I'm not even joking. I didn't even know about that. Does a Nameless King have a grab? He does he? Cause yeah, he's next, right? we'll watch it, we'll watch it. He has a stab. Does Fulgor have a stab? Well, you guys said the same thing about the Crucible Knight, that the stab counts as a grab, right? Oh my god, fine, just kill me, fine. I actually really need to see this. So you guys are telling me there will be purple lightning. Well, some of you guys think there will be with a spear. And some of you guys think there won't be. Is that the impale? It's not lightning, it's a glow. I do feel like sometimes I hear a sound, but I thought like I hear that on Tree Spirit. Nameless doesn't do it. No, someone says we haven't seen it yet. I have fought the last boss of the DLC already. It's pretty crazy. The purple lightning means he's grabbing you. Did he do it? Did he just do it? Yeah, I do recognize the backflip, but that's not a sign that someone's about to grab you. That's just like the reaction to like a perfect dodge. Like that, I think, right? No, actually maybe not. You guys, I don't know. I don't believe you guys. Okay, I'm going to the bathroom. Let's play the ad. Mirby. Okay, I'm back. Bill Bob, thanks for the Prime sub, dude. Alright, let's lock in. Let's lock in and beat this guy. Egg, you just got hit. What? Oh my god. I feel so sad for him. He already had 2 hits on that run. Send a video of the grab thing in the Discord? Sure. Hi, Colta. I'm actually so excited to read tonight. I'm in a reading mood. I don't know how late we're gonna go. How many times do you beat this game but can't parry like Ong Ball? Yep. Ong Ball is definitely the Geno of Lies of P, I think. I did read Mistborn, yeah. I didn't realize his legs were like that during this. Hi Seb, hi Dimmy. I'm kinda sick when I lock in, huh? Check me out, I'm hitless. Okay, fuck off. Holy crap. Okay, only it took not talking for like 1,000 minutes. Leave me alone. Honestly, through all the challenge runs I've ever done in this game, I still don't know a safe way to get to the back side. Seriously, like, I don't know why I don't know. No stagger? Bro, the 2 health bar bosses are so long, dude. Damn, Winnie, I've never seen that. Well, let's do it again. Brutal. Play Battle Train, why? I don't have my Switch set up still. Good night, Hypnos. Thanks for being here. Excuse me. Simon? Who's Simon? Yanis? Oh, well, yeah, fuck that. I love this fight. I'm not mad at this fight for what it is right now. This is obviously just really tanky and I'm fighting it way under leveled. The bosses, but they're invisible? Yeah, I could do that. Hell yeah. I just need someone to mod that. Oh, did the boss regen get removed? No, it didn't. I'm pretty sure he's regenning right now. He doesn't. He does regen still. Bro, Corrupted Parade Master. No, I'm right there with you. That boss is not hated enough. That boss made me so— I don't know if I've ever been that mad on stream. Like, I'm not even joking. Through all my years of streaming, I don't think I've ever been that mad. I'm so serious. When I did that on Dance Pad, it was torture for me. Bro, if you don't hate him, you have never challenged Ren hit that fight. Dude, it's so trash. Yeah, I think it's the maddest I've ever been on stream, honestly. I timed you out for 10 minutes? Yeah, bro. Well, some people are not able to read the room. Isn't that right? You send videos of the grab thing? Yeah, I'll look later. Yeah, it's weird that the crocodile is not considered like a real boss. I don't know why it wouldn't be. Second Brotherhood also makes me rage, yeah. It's fun making you more mad. Dimmy Fiend, thank you for 5 gifted subs. Appreciate that. Yeah, with good damage, sure. With good damage, nothing matters, yeah. But if you're challenge running it, it's fucking trash, dude. Honestly, I'm really curious to see what my BRB2 is gonna be like, because BRB2, like, I don't know what I was madder at, but I learned the hell out of BRB2 during my dance pad run, because I had no other option. Like, literally, for those of you who missed that challenge run, there was no solution for me other than just, like, learn it. And just fight it like normal. There was straight up no strategy I could do other than just do it normally. It was torture. And so I genuinely feel like, honestly, maybe on level 5 during this run with a controller in my hand, I don't even think it'll be that bad compared to what I had to go through. No, the strat for all the bosses is not that. Sometimes you actually develop real strats. Like little cheeses and stuff. But with them, I had no cheese. I had just fucking learn it and fight them all at once. Horrible. Me. I might switch weapons to a higher damage one, but I don't even know if it's worth it. That being a one-shot is honestly too much. What do I think about the difficulty option? It's hilarious how easy mode is Butterfly and original is Legendary Stalker. Yeah. What's the question? What do I think about it? I don't really think about it. I hope this helps. Yeah, let me try and fire grind this. I don't really think it'll do much though. Like, it just doesn't last long enough. It's better than, I mean, it's damage over 0 damage, I understand, but dude, like, I can use my consumables, but it seriously is not gonna make a big difference. Hello, guys. Do you guys see me? Oh my god, splitting the stream. You know, the worst thing about this is I'm not gonna stream that long, so it's gonna end up being like a 1-hour stream on this. I don't know why that happened. We haven't had internet issues in a few days. Shark, thanks for the tier 3 sub. Thanks, Shark. I write it 30 months, eh? What month are you most excited for? Guys, all the subs out there. What month are you guys most excited for? How many subs? Personally, I would be most excited for 55. Duffy, thanks for the Prime sub. Yeah, should I retire my Liza P journey? Should I just like quit being the Liza P girl? And my YouTube stream died. Well, frick YouTube stream, I guess. Sub badges over 2 years? Probably not. I've been kind of looking for a new artist for like my starting screens and stuff. So maybe I'll see if I ever end up doing that. I can see if they want to make new ones. A6, 25 months. Thanks, A6, for the tier 3, dude. Well, yeah, 12 month is obviously exciting, but what if you already hit 12? Will it have Scratty in it? No. Maybe. Okay, I really liked what I had before with the bonfire thing, but like, I didn't know that Disc did that, and then it looked like I was just copying Disc, and I don't really want that. I mean, I don't know if it really matters that much, but... Yeah, I don't know if I have the patience for this right now either, I'll be honest. I feel like sometimes I do though. Sometimes I really get in the mood for stuff like this, but sometimes I really don't. It just depends, honestly. Hi, SpongeBob. Durka, thanks for the 2-month sub. Beating the boss in every difficulty suggestion. I mean, my title's not a lie. When people ask if I'm doing it in one stream, I never said I was doing it in one stream, okay? Rusty, thanks for 5 gifted subs. Bro, what the hell happened? Like, I ended stream for a moment and everyone wants to give subs and all that? That's exciting. Thanks, guys. Vibe reset. You're overstimulated? Why? There's nothing overstimulating about this place. Skullman! Thanks for 5 gifted subs. Thanks, Skullman. It's opposite for you. It's cozy when you're anxious. I appreciate that. That's really nice. Make it look like absurd. You know, ASIC, you should start streaming so you can have only absurd emo and that's it. Can I have some stamina? Fuck, it's annoying. Okay, time to no-hit this real quick. Can you leave me alone? Just watch the Q&A slime videos. Nice. Thank you. Appreciate that. Disruption is pretty bad, but I don't know. Decay bothers me more because disruption, you either like have something immune to it or you just die from it, right? Like there's no boss that really has disruption. Shock is pretty bad, yeah. Is one of you guys snoozing, or is that because of the hype train? It's the hype train, isn't it? I keep wondering, why are the mods snoozing the ads? Like, we're not doing anything interesting here. Oh my god, that's so bad. I'm locking in, chat. Oh my god, my finger flinched. I appreciate that at least I can still parry with no stamina. That makes this a lot more bearable. No, did not mean to use that, but okay. Sure. Hi, Zav. I don't know if P will be in the sequel. He definitely, I don't think, will be an NPC. I think he'll either be the main character or not there at all. I don't want to admit it, but I kind of feel like he might not be there at all, which is kind of sad. I love P. I don't want a new character. I'm sure you love D too. Lies of D. Lies of P and Lies of D are insane, dude. Come on, guys. I'm being so greedy with these hits, but like, I'm getting so impatient. Why did I start with this boss? We're going in order. I've already done all the ones before him. I also don't hate this boss. I actually really like this boss. I started 10 minutes ago. Yeah, okay. X33 or Metaphor? Metaphor is really long. If you're already pretty far in Claire, you should probably just play Claire. What the fuck? That was a miss. Doggo, thanks for the prime. Bruh, sometimes I'm like... I feel like when I first started playing Souls games, I had all the patience in the world. Like, holy crap. I think I'm growing out of it a little bit, I'll be honest. CA Hub, thank you for 5 gifted subs. There is an inherent amount of patience ingrained into any Souls player. What would you guys rather from me? And I'm not making any of these changes or anything. Don't worry about it. I'm just curious because I was wondering about this today. If I wanted, would you guys prefer daily streams but shorter streams? Or not a stream every day and every stream is a little bit longer? Like significantly longer. If you have to pick one, what would you prefer? Long stream and fewer. Damn, no one picks the other. Oh no, a few people do pick the other one, okay. Like, let's say I stream like 4 or 5 days a week and they're like 7 hours each, or like 6 to 7 hours. And then the shorter ones are like 3 to 4 hours. Maybe 5. A mix of 3 to 4 to 5 hours. But every single day. It's not substantially longer? Well, yeah, sure. Make your decision based off that. Long streams are more chill. Yeah. It just depends, like, as a content consumer, what would you prefer? Hi, Toronto Maple Leafs fan. Faluka, thanks for the Prime sub. Alright, guys. 3 hours would be easier to keep up with, yeah. Some streamers do 3 hours, and I'm kind of like, I don't really do that. Like, if I do a 3-hour stream, it's more of just like a... I almost took the day off today. I'm just gonna stream for a little bit instead, and that's what I do. Like, probably today will be that. But I know some people do 3-hour streams as their normal. 3-hour stream is barely worth it. Barely worth what? Yeah, I think 3 hours is very short. I don't think a daily 3-hour stream is something that I'd be interested in. Yeah. Hi, Saucin. Do people watch all 3 hours? I'm sure some people do. It looks like I outgrew souls in the chat. Oh, does it look like that? No, I'm not doing 3-hour streams consistently. That's crazy. I'm not really interested. Like, I don't want to do that either. I'm just curious what people think of that. Bro, my damage is so fucking low. Which would I prefer? I don't know. I think it just depends on my mood. You know? Because sometimes I'll go through phases where, like, I don't really want to be streaming a lot. And then I'm like, I don't know, I think days off, but like regular length is better. But then some people say that, like, some people think you should still do short streams instead of taking the day off, so I don't know. I mean, there's no right answer, but... Hi, I'm Sam Cole, thanks for the Prime. You have done only 18 minutes? Yeah. Oh my god. This is so stressful. Both off. No, I'm not making a change. I'm not changing anything. Like, it's fine. I was just thinking about this. Because, like, today I was going to take a day off. And then Aggie was like, maybe you should do a short stream instead. And I was like, I wonder if that's just better in general. If I ever want to take a day off. But I'm not planning on, like, changing my schedule. I think these days I've been kind of going through stuff in my life, so I've just been kind of, like, not really streaming as my main priority right now. That's why stuff like this is on my mind, you know. But it's not serious, and I'm not making any permanent changes. Why'd I have to scare you like that? Me? Are you talking about me? Orisaurus, thanks for the tier 2 sub. For 29 months. Streaming 4 times per week is already a lot, and if you decide how long to stream while streaming, it can create a more pleasant working environment. I mean, my ideal is streaming from 6 to midnight, which is fine. That's fine. I'll probably keep doing that. Except I've been doing more morning streams here and there because, like, recently I've been feeling bad that I'm not spending as much time with my friends and family. So, like, On days that they want to hang out, but I still want to stream, I'm gonna just do morning streams on those days. Or I can just cancel stream, but if I don't want to cancel stream, I'll just do that instead. Like tomorrow I have 2 nighttime plans. I was actually gonna cancel, like when I thought I only had 1 plan, I was gonna just cancel it. But then I realized I have 2 things I could do tomorrow. So I should probably just do both of them and just cancel stream. But then, I don't know, if I'm in the mood to stream tomorrow, I'll just do a day stream. I don't know what I'll do though. Maybe I'll do something chill, like Slay the Spire. Or I would either do that or Night Rain. I don't know. I'm not gonna do Baldur's Gate during the morning week streams though. I don't know. Maybe I'll just take the day off. I don't know. We'll see. My only issue is I'm away on Sunday to Wednesday next week. I'm going to GDQ. So I don't want to take off too many days this week. Am I doing a morning stream tomorrow? Maybe. It would be like from noon to 5 p.m. Eastern. You're going to the beach? That's nice. Give advance notice of day streams. I absolutely do that, don't I? I don't think I've ever streamed just in the daytime and not tell anyone. Yeah, I'm commentating Mitch's run trapped. You can't be there. Understandable. It's fine. Honestly, the day streams are usually really chill anyway. I don't think it's a huge deal. I do kind of want, like, a thing that I do in the daytime specifically for, like, people who can be here in the day. Like a game that I only play for day streams, you know what I mean? I feel like that would be actually really cozy and really fun. But I don't know what that could be. No, adulting as a streamer is really difficult to navigate. I've actually thought about doing Tears of the Kingdom on day streams. What if we did that tomorrow? That sounds actually cozy as hell, dude. No, it can't be Baldur's Gate because we already have the nighttime gang on Baldur's Gate. I can't switch on them like that. I will want a mod for that. For Tears of the Kingdom? Why? Getting spoiled? I honestly don't even think I'd have a lot of viewers slash chatters during that, so I don't think it's a huge deal. That would actually be really fun though, because I really want to beat Tears of the Kingdom anyway. I wouldn't start from, oh maybe I should start from 0 actually. I don't know, I have a lot of hours in that game already, but not like that many. Yeah, maybe I should start from 0 if I do that. You thought people hated that game? I fucking love Tears of the Kingdom. How far am I? I actually don't know. I'm like pretty far, but like not that far. I'm like pretty far. Like, I don't know. But it's been a long time since I've played it. I just like need an excuse to play it because I will never play that game on my off time for some reason. Because I play like card games where I read in my off time. No, Jericho, that is something that you and I can agree on. And I will die on... Bro, literally... Okay, let me be passionate for a second. Anyone who says Breath of the Wild is better, it's literally, like, it's objectively not the only better thing about Breath of the Wild is that it was the first one. If Tears of the Kingdom was the first one, Breath of the Wild, or Tears of the Kingdom would be a million times better. It's just like, it's objectively better game, and every issue I had with Breath of the Wild was fixed in Tears of the Kingdom, such as the shrines. The shrines in Breath of the Wild were so boring, were so easy, but the shrines in Tears of the Kingdom are such cool puzzles. I love solving them. There's a million ways to solve them, blah, 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 whatever. They've partially solved the weapon breaking issue. That's another thing that they fixed. Stuff like that. So, I'm so there with you. The only reason why it's not getting that much hype is because it didn't come first. And that's understandable. It wasn't the first one. I get it. It's cool. It's fine. But it's way better, honestly. the dungeons are trash. Yeah, the dungeons are great, but that's definitely not even the appeal of those games. The shrines are super cool. Brienne, thanks for the Prime sub. Fuck this, dude. I can't do this. Sorry. I can't do this anymore. Now what? I don't know if we're ending. I can't do this anymore personally. Right now, I don't have the patience for this respectfully. Respectfully, Liza P, I love you. This is not it for me right now today. Sorry. How long was the VOD? Did anyone know? Like, how long would stream be if I ended now? Hop on Night Rain? I could do some Night Rain. No, when I said short term, I meant like 3 hours. I mean, we're at about 3 hours now. Is that crazy? It's a little crazy. Guys, if I stream in the day tomorrow, is it crazy to play Tears of the Kingdom? Like, I don't know. Is that crazy? Is the Zelda glaze actually just... There's definitely some nostalgia to it for sure. But Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild, like... really good games. Breath of the Wild, dude... I feel like Breath of the Wild inspired so many things in Elden Ring. Now, that could be false. That's not confirmed. But I think it actually did. Yeah, I do need to do the HDMI switch setup, yeah. I also have to record for YouTube. Fuck. I hate recording for YouTube. If I stream tomorrow, it'll be at noon. I just don't know if it's crazy to stream Zelda on stream. I've never wanted to do that. I mean, we could do one Zelda stream, and if it's fun, it's fun. And if it's not, I just don't have to do it again. Hell yes, was Pilot. It's been nice having you guys. Taking a break from Baldur's Gate. Yeah. I honestly wanted to play it today, but I didn't. So, I don't know. We'll probably go back in a few days. I can make the morning streams random stuff, yeah. Our stats say morning streams usually have more bans. Really? That's weird. You're the #1 person I listen to at work, so I could watch whatever. Yeah, Seb is gonna be so pissed. I'm gonna be like streaming Tears of the Kingdom, and Seb's gonna be like, work, no. Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom seems like two completely different games and not like first and second part, which is fine. I enjoyed Tears of the Kingdom, but lore-wise they shouldn't have said it's a direct sequel. Yeah, I don't know much about it lore-wise, so I can't comment on that. Sleep, no. Are you gonna wake up for that? I've been in the mood for Breath of the Wild. Would you guys want to see me restart if I do that? Would you want to see me restart or just continue my current save file? I'm like open to either. I don't know. Yes, restart. How far am I? I'm like... I don't know. I'll be honest. I've done a lot. I don't... Story-wise, I don't think I'm very far, but side stuff, I'm pretty far. You'd enjoy a good Tactic VOD. All of us are busy that day. Have I done dungeons? I've done the wind dungeon, and then I started the fire dungeon, but I didn't like it, so I stopped. That's where I stopped playing, and I never picked it up again. The fire dungeon. How many dungeons are there total? I guess that'll show how far I am in the story. Five or six? Okay, well then I'm not very far. I don't know. We'll see. Let's just see tomorrow. I'm just gonna end here. I have YouTube stuff I have to work on. Sorry that it's a short stream today, guys. Sorry about that. But see, times like this, short is better than nothing, right? I'm spoiling myself asking those questions. Yeah. No, it's not 30 minutes. I streamed for 3 hours today. We just had to cut VOD because of the internet, damn it. Frick that. Good night, guys. Good. Have fun doing whatever you mean working more. That's what I'll be doing. It was an actual spoiler. I'm gonna forget anyway. It's fine. I was talking to Aggie's sister and husband one day, and they spoiled like a really big thing in Hunger Games, and that I actually didn't know, that I didn't read yet, and I literally forgot about it. So, can I tell you when you start reading? Yeah, I'll probably take a short break and then read a little bit, and then I'll come back and do my YouTube stuff. Dwayne is gonna watch movies at work. Oh no, I feel so bad for him. Good night, guys. See ya. See you tomorrow, maybe. If I don't see you tomorrow, then I'll see you on the next day for Night Rain, okay? Bye. Bye, guys. Good night. See ya.